Hello everyone. This is going to be a custom 1900s subway map from when the subway had opened. So I'm gonna start off in the Coney Island area. This is for the West End line, the Culver line, and the Brighton line. So right there, this would be the present day F train. And then you have the Bay Ridge line, so the R train, the 39th Street line, which was actually formerly, I don't know if that ever existed, but I looked at a map from I don't know, early 1900s, and I saw that on the map, so I was like, why not include it? And the D now goes through Red Hook. So I thought it would be a good something, because that area doesn't have any subway lines and you can only get there by buses if you don't have a car. You have Fulton Ferry, the G to East New York. You have the MJ going to Jamaica, the 7 going towards Woodside, and the R also going to Woodside, but via Queens Boulevard. You have the Z to Broadway Ferry, because that was originally part of the BMT, the BMT lines, the Broadway Ferry. Then you have the present day L train running, actually along Houston Street. A lot of the crosstown lines go into Lower Manhattan. And the 1 train goes into Brooklyn, as the 6 used to go to South Ferry. And then you have going across the bridge the A and MJ going into Brooklyn via the Brooklyn Bridge, then via the Manhattan Bridge. And then another thing I want to point out is the L extension to Canarsie Pier, is because I felt like so this is custom. So a lot of what I did on this map is custom and did not exist in real life. There wasn't much service to Queens, but I extended the MJ to go to Queens, and it's a direct route to Manhattan, ends at Worth Street, and goes all the way to 94th Avenue right here. And then you have the present-day Broadway line, and you have Times Square 42nd Street, the 42nd Street Shuttle, the present-day 7 train. It was not, just note that it was not extended to, it wasn't extended to Hudson Yards yet, because that didn't start. For those of you who follow my channel but don't know anything about the MTA, it started, but was, it did not get completed until pretty recently, actually. It was 2015. And another thing I want to point out is the Bronx service via 3rd Avenue. The 1 did go to Bronx at the time, but the original subway ended at 145th Street, so I just decided to extend it 1 stop. So So 158th Street. So I decided to extend it 1 stop to 158th instead of 157th. You have the present day 3 branch. This is the 5 train. Then you have the Park Avenue branch. There would probably never be a subway line going on here because of the Metro North running below. I don't think it would ever happen in reality. This would be like the 5 stops. Kind of a little bit like the T stops a little bit. Actually, now that I think about it, speaking of the T is like a super express that runs from the Bronx to the Upper West Side in this map. It makes only a couple stops. 96th, 103rd, Lenox, 135th, 3rd Avenue, Cross Bronx Expressway, and Fordham University. It's kind of like a super express that should be extended. There we go, actually. I'm going to extend it like that. Now, at the time, and then you also have the E going to the Rockaways, because originally, before the C train was introduced, the E train went to the Rockaways. Because they had, it was AE, I believe it was H. Yeah, I believe it was AEK at the time. Until the C was introduced and the K got discontinued. Actually, well, the K kind of still lives on, but the C replaced it. Then you have the G going through East New York and to Spring Creek Park. This is Broadway Junction. You have the Broadway line going into Manhattan via Delancey, Broome. Yeah, like I said, the Broadway Fair. That's the Z train in this map. And normally it would end here at Marcy, but I decided to extend it to Hughes just for the transfer for the L train. Just because I thought it was better. And then you have the R going there. The R originally went to Astoria, but unfortunately, I just decided to make it go to Woodside. Not even unfortunately. And then you have the because the 42nd Street Shuttle is where unlike the 7, it actually has connections to the rest of the subway. And here's a little fun fact for those who don't know. So at Queensboro Plaza, there's a switch that connects the N to the W. That is the 7's only connection to the rest of the system. Like, track-wise. I feel like the R could make a stop at Roosevelt Island. Alright, well, it made 2, but I could just delete one. And you have the N goes to Coney Island. That's where the N ends. Anyways, that's all I kind of have to show. Oh, actually, and another custom line, the Navy Yard line. Clinton Avenue, Navy Yard, Navy Street, Flatbush Avenue. Actually connects to a lot of lines. Hillary Street, Clark Street, and then ends at Fulton Ferry. Anyways, that's gonna be all for this. Now, this is just like another random sub. I thought it would be interesting to do this, so I hope y'all have an amazing day. Make sure to subscribe and click the like button. I want to do this Q&A. It's just so important to me. I just want y'all to ask me questions if you have them. And that's fine. Anyways,